Hi guys, it's Mark from Farming Guys, and today we're on Farming Sim 17, and today we're gonna do some missions to make some money, guys. Right now we're at 21,000 here, and we want to make some more money. So this is episode 3, guys, and we're gonna just go over right now to a field. Let's go to let's say, why don't we go to field? Let's go to field 19. Oops. I just took my mailbox out. That's funny. Okay, so, yeah, there should be a job here. Maybe spraying or something. So, or we could do combining over there. Let's, try over here. See what we got. Okay. Oh, this is actually harvest. Yeah. Let's do harvest here. But we can, if we go in and out here, guys, we can change the tractor around. It changes. See what we can use. Can we get a fence? How we go with a Massey? Oh man, right there was Massey. Okay. Okay, alright. Almost. Ah, damn. No, I did it again. There we go. Here, let's use this mass here. Oh yeah. Turn everything on. And let's hook it up. Okay, so let's press Q. Alright, let's go. Guys, wheel destruction. Oops. We have to drive through the field to hook this thing up. Oops. Come on. Okay, perfect. So let's go G here. Turn that on. B. Oh, let's go G, B. Alright, let's put the back one up for a second. And I do have drive control, so I can put the front one down with a separate button. And let's go put the rear one down with this button. And there we go. We are off. Doing our first job here. And getting this done. So we're doing some sugar beets, I believe, here with the Massey 7719 here. Massey was actually a tractor we owned when I was a little younger. We just got rid of that tractor a few years ago. It was a 2006 Massey Ferguson 7475. That was a nice tractor. I missed that tractor. It was had a Fendt transmission in, which, guys, that's kind of the reason I fell in love with Fendt. And it's because I rode in a Fendt, and ever since, guys, I love the Fendts. I think the Fendts are beauties. They're better than John Deere, in my opinion. They ride a little nicer than Fendts, so I love Fendt. Fendt is yeah, like just like the Lamborghini of tractors, the fanciest on the market. But this tractor's pretty nice too, actually. In here, I actually kind of like this. But my tractor kind of looked like this, a little not so fancy, but this thing has a monitor and stuff, and the dashboard's exactly the same. There was always like 2 screens. It's not a touch different. There's a few new things, but basically the dashboard's the same. But in real life, the dashboard's way smaller than my tractor was. The dashboard got really small, and I don't like it. But on this tractor, it seems to be bigger again. So that's good. Perfect. This is our 50%. imagine you can actually fill up in this. And it would be full very, very soon. Man. I really like this, sorry. I really like this, this harvester better than the one in 15 and 13, the old one row harvester. That was horrible. You get nothing done. You harvest all day but get nothing done. So guys, next episode we're going to be doing for some fertilizing. We have to fertilize the ground to so it we'll get our growth stage. So I guess we need to do 2 more because the planter's done. So we planted all the fields last episode. So yeah. Maybe we can manure spread this field out. So let's get good with this guy so we can maybe get this field cheaper, because this field's actually a really good location because the farm's right there and we're right here. So this field actually a perfect location to get in our field because it's right down the road. So what do you guys think of the first 2 episodes? What do you think about the series? Is it going good? Because I'm trying hard as I can, and I really love suggestions if you see this video. Some suggestions to help me make my videos better, because I honestly need some help, because I know the videos are not very good. I'm not dumb. I know they're not the best, but you guys can help me change that and help me hopefully try to help me get some views, so some more people can see these kind of videos. To teach people how farming actually works. Because this is as realistic as it gets. Actually, if you want to play realistic, we have to do headlands, but we're not doing that right now either. Well, let's do some headlands in a minute. I'm gonna do some headlands right here, guys. Okay. Well, with drive control, guys, you can just leave cruise on now. That was in 15.2 in one of the earlier versions, but in the later version I couldn't do it anymore for some reason. So let's do these headlands. Drive control is probably my favorite mod, guys, on this game, because it's makes it easy for me to drive, and it's realistic drive control. Because in real life you don't hit the brake, go in reverse. I'm just saying. So that's realistic. It's actually a really nice tractor. A little nicer than mine was, but I think the Fendt's still nicer though. The Fendt was probably a nice tractor in the market, in my opinion. A lot of people like the John Deere's, but I'm not a big fan of John Deere. John Deere's not my favorite. It's not my least favorite either, guys. I don't mind the new hydrostatic John Deere tractors with hydrostatic shifting, but other than that, it's nothing too special to me. It doesn't, Fendt rides nicer on the road and stuff, and John Deere, they say it's better in the field, but Fendt does like a pretty good job of that too, I think. So when I found out Fendt was coming to this game, I was really happy, because honestly, any tractor Giants first come out with, they make the design almost flawless, like exactly, because I seen with some mods in 15, some of the Fendts weren't exactly correct. Well, they looked good, but they weren't exactly real, which I like realistic, so that's kind of for me. I use them because I like the Fendt, but honestly, it would. I like the real Fendt. But now modders can work off these in-game Fendts and make them better. Hopefully, get some IC on them, because yeah, they're bare minimum right now. So they'll be really nice, I think, if we get a little bit of upgrades by modders. But they're not bad in my so far. Same thing with these Massies. Dagger Win is really happy about these Massies. I am too, honestly, because I had Massey when I was a kid, so this is what I grew up with, and Massey is a really nice tractor, I have to say. Like, they look awesome. But, yeah, my Massey, guys, the reason, the transmission was by Fendt, and I really loved how our tractor rode and stuff. And then I rode in a Fendt for the first time, I still remember that. And I really liked how the Fendt actually rode itself, because that was pretty dang smooth. That was some fancy stuff. Fancy. I liked how it rode, so yeah. Ever since, guys, I've been a Fendt fan, and I do favor Fendt. And usually, if you're a farmer, your favorite tractor you grew up with. But that's not me. I like Massey, guys. Don't get me wrong, but the new Massey are not, in my opinion, quite as nice as the old ones were inside. I think everything got a little too small. The dashboard got too small. It felt a little closed, in my opinion. I don't know how I'd say it, but it felt different, and it wasn't quite the same as what I was used to anymore. And I don't know. We had I live in Canada, guys, if you don't know. We had American style Fendt, which has the Fendt transmissions, of course, and the Canadian style Fendt, Massey, sorry. They aren't, we didn't have Fendt, guys. We had American style Massey, and and that was nice. And then like I rode in a Canadian style, and the Canadian styles don't shift as nice. American style Masseys were the nicest with the Fendt transmission. The only thing is your traction miles per hour instead of kilometers an hour for us here in Canada, because probably a lot of you here are actually from America who are coming to this video, so that's the only thing that was a little weird, but I got used to it. And when I was really young, because we got the tractor brand new in 2006 when I was 6 years old at the time, maybe 7. But I didn't know too much about that, so I was really confused. And I'm like, yo, is this? You said the tractor goes 50, and then I looked at the numbers on the dashboard. It's like the tractor only went like 25 or something, whatever. 40. Our tractor went 45, so about 28 or something miles per hour. And I'm like, well, what the heck, Dad? You said the tractor went faster. So that was that's when I was a little confused about that kind of stuff. But these days, that's easy for me. My car's in miles per hour, American car. I honestly, guys, I think the American stuff was built a little better than here. American style. Because honestly, some American style stuff it's not made in America. wonder if that's enough headlands. 3. How much time we got left? 12 minutes there on the clock. Alright, perfect. I will do this, I guess, and maybe we're gonna miss some with the back there. That's fine. I think we got enough headlands in. I think that'll be good. So what do you guys think about this Farm Sim 17? Is it awesome as I think it is? This game is pretty nice. The graphics, I like the new land textures, guys. The land textures are beautiful. Tell me what you guys think. What I mean by land textures, like the dirt, I can actually show you. If I get out, I think the tractor will stop. There's actual texture. Oh, that's not a good spot. I just drove there. The textures are 3D now, so it's not actually just like a flat picture. It looks a little nicer, that's what I'm trying to say. But you can see it most when it's cultivated, but right now it's a little hard. Or when you first plant it. But all that green stuff's there, it's a little hard to see. Guys, actually this is my second take on this video. I recorded the whole video. I actually edited the video. And I was actually pretty much ready to upload the video, and then I realized I didn't have the video. So I already did this, and I already did episode 4. But episode 4, guys, don't worry, I lost that too, so I have to redo that. So we'll be in order. And I honestly, like, I think the other episode would be more interesting for you guys because I was talking about something else, but I don't know what I've already said to you and haven't. Because I can't remember what I said in what episode. So I might be repeating myself every once in a while because I recorded 2 more videos and I had to go back into one of my previous versions of the map, and I had one from the after episode 2. So yeah, so now I'm recording this. I'm doing exactly what I did last time. It was not a surprise to me that we're doing this kind of harvest. I actually forgot kind of because I moved on. But I'm gonna go to do the exact same thing in this episode. So it's about the same as how I had it kind of planned. But I made a mistake, and I'm not gonna lie, a mistake next episode, which I can actually fix this episode. I accidentally bought something I probably shouldn't have. By accident. But, you'll see what I mean. And I'll tell you what I mean next episode. Next episode, I actually had a lot of problems with FPS too. Well, you won't notice it because, I went down to 30 FPS, guys, recording. Because 60 FPS on Fraps was not being so good with me. I started to have a lot of problems, so I just turned it down there to 30. Because yesterday I deleted my videos, and then that's the reason why I lost 2 videos. Because then I tried something, then I accidentally recovered some videos, and then I accidentally deleted from the next episode. So I decided I would redo it. It's not a big deal. I kind of enjoyed this anyways. Oops. Sure to be harvesting. And I think next we're going to do manure spraying. So that's nice and dandy. Yeah. I didn't set a timer, but I'm looking at my Audacity right now. My Audacity says 20 minutes, but I started recording audio before video, so I'm not sure exactly how long this video is so far. So I will look back at that in a minute. We will do manure spraying for sure, guys. Hopefully we get exactly the same equipment. We should, because I kind of like the setup I had earlier. Which manure spraying will take like 2 seconds. Oh, and I remember what I did last. But we'll wait. That'll be part of this video too. And I remember something I talked about, and maybe we can talk about it again. You'll find out in a second, because I'll probably be able to get the same tractor. If not, I'll explain it in a different video. It's not a big deal. Because honestly guys, I run out of stuff to talk about while I'm playing this, because like the game's fun, but it's a little hard to come up with conversations all the time. So yeah, manure spreading again, but we're gonna go get some better equipment here. It will change around, guys. Just wait. We can get a better tractor. Then let's take it. Oh, that one I like. Let's get the Fendt 700 series again. Oh man. Oh man. I just denied it twice. Okay, well, we'll take it. I did that on purpose, guys. Ah, there we go. My favorite series. What is this? The 716. They always give you the weakest version of the mod or the tractor. Well, let's go like that. Okay. So after this, we're gonna have to do plowing probably. I know. We're gonna have to plow for this guy. That's what I do last time, and pretty much all the fields on the map need plowing. You can see that right here. Every field in this map needs plowing. Isn't that nice? But we can't plow all the fields, so we're gonna just manure spread like it says, and then we'll plow next. And after plowing, this will probably be the end of the video. So yeah, in real life, this the Fendt cab is actually really nice here, because how it curves there, that's kind of actually for a reason. It's for loader work people, and when you're doing loader work on if the cab sticks out too far in real life, you have to like bend down, kind of awkwardly look up. But with this cab design in real life, you sit a little different, because this game I can't really simulate perfectly. They did a good job, but I wish they could make it a little better. But yeah, other than that, that cab, you can see the loader all the way up, and if you're stacking bales, for example, for cows, then you can see what you're doing, which is nice. The best design Fendt ever could have came out with was this cab, and I honestly really like the look of this tractor. This tractor looks pretty sick, let's be honest. Am I the only one? I don't think so. So that's why I kind of favor the new Fendts too. But I like Fendt before the new Fendts came out. But Fendt it is the most expensive in real life and in the game, because you pay for a 160 horsepower tractor, you pay the most. So yeah, you do see it. You can see the money go down. In real life, it's only usually the big dairies and that have the fence around here, because these tractors are too expensive to just run a normal dairy farm with. You need some money. You see these tractors, I think, a little more in Europe. I'm not sure, but that's where they're made. They're made actually in Germany. Fendt are German-made tractors, and I don't know. I like them. What do you guys think of the Fendt 700 series, guys? Is my favorite series too, because of that cab design. So, what's your favorite tractor and why? Let me know, guys. I want to get some conversation with some of you. So let me know what you guys like. I bet you a lot of you will say John Deere. John Deere, yeah. I understand why people like John Deere, but it's honestly one of the most known tractors in this world. And I honestly really don't care if it's known. I like what works. So, Fendt, in my opinion, works the best. But guys, that's what makes you money. Whatever works the best, that's what makes you some money. In real life, money is pretty important as a farmer. But I guess you can say, yeah, it costs a lot more money first. Okay, let's get this track. I want to do the Fendt way and Anko way. We can show you the best look. We'll do the Fendt 724 here, 700 series. Yeah, we'll just take this one. I think this price 716. Yeah. Okay, well, I told you we're gonna plow, and I'll tell you guys what I want. I did in the last episode. I told you what my why I like Fendt so much. I'll tell you pretty much what some features are on the tractor, and you guys might be able to know actually something about the Fendt, because you guys probably don't believe I'm a real farmer. Probably like, no, this guy's a loser. He's a shitty YouTuber. He doesn't know what he's doing. He's just like every other YouTuber. Oh, sorry. I like the Daggerwin and those guys are good, but they're not real farmers. They do stuff that I find a little bit annoying sometimes. But Daggerwin is probably one of the best for not being a farmer. Daggerwin, you're pretty awesome. But that's not what we're talking about. We are going to talk about the Fendt here. The Fendt. Yes, the Fendt. So once we get to the end here, we're not even going to go out of the field. We're going to go like this, and then we'll do headlands. So we'll go like this. So let's talk about the dashboard area first. Let's get started there. But we're not going to talk about the dashboard because that's pretty obvious. It shows the RPMs and everything. But underneath there we got some buttons. So I'll tell you what those buttons are in a second. Here we can go out of the field, guys. That's right underneath there, right underneath the steering wheel, the blue buttons there, they are for leveling the loader bucket and locking up. I think the one on the left is for locking the bucket, and then the one on the right blue one is for actually leveling the bucket, putting it at ground level, which that's what it looks like, guys, but I don't actually know exactly what that is on the Fendt. It might be different. I don't want to say I know that for sure, but that's what I think it is, because on other tracks that's what it kind of looks like. The orange ones, actually, I do not know. Let me see. Those are some kind of trailer modes, but most of the trailer modes are over here, so I don't know. So then on the left, those green buttons, arrows, those are for going through the dashboard menu to check your hours, and for example, and stuff like that, just all in the menu there. And then on the right, the very top there, we got 4-way button. The red one is for the 4-ways. Then we got lights. We got the beacon light. We got front light, back lights, all the lights and stuff. That's what that is. And then the joystick here. Let's move on to that. This is probably my favorite reason. The reason why I love how much Fendt drives inside. That beats the Massey's with Fendt transmissions, in my opinion, is that on this handle here, you see that go and end feature. that's a cool feature, guys. For example, if you're doing plowing, you can press go, and then the plow will go down. You press N, and the plow goes up. Yeah, that's nice like that. But why does that matter, Matt? Well, that doesn't. You can easily do that with that button, but then you don't have to hold it. Or those two, the green, the one right on the left there, the green and red thing, those kind of switches, they do the same thing. It lifts the front and the back one up all the way automatically, so you don't have to hold. Yeah, that one's nice. And but going in is not really for just lifting up one piece of equipment up and down. So say you're mowing hay, guys. You want to put the front mower down, and then certain feet later or seconds later, you want to put the back mowers down. Front mower and then back mower. You can set it up in the menu on the screen there, which I can't really do in this game, of course. You can press the go, and then the front mower will go down, and the back mower will go down. You can choose 1 second or something if you want, or you can probably put in feet. Which honestly, put it in feet, because then you get you kind of walk the feet that how big your mower gap is, and you put 1 or 2 feet less, so it gets down in a good time. And yeah, that's what the going in can do. And if your tractor, and you can make so it turns on cruise. So what it's really awesome for, say you have GPS, you can hit go, you can make the front mower go down, you can make GPS turn on, front mower, back mower go down, and then cruise control. And you can even make it go in certain times, like, so you can make front mower go down, and 5 seconds later the back mower go down, and then 5 seconds later the GPS go on. 5 seconds later you want cruise control to go on. So that going in feature, guys, is an amazing feature. And you can also put the tractor in reverse rate over here with this. That little right where my hand pretty much is right there, kind of moving. You can go in reverse or forward with that, or you can go in forward reverse with this. I think you can kind of see it if you pull the whole thing towards you. You go and you switch driving directions. It does not forward or backwards there. Just switch driving directions. If you go right, that's cruise. Push forward and backwards, that will be speeding up if you're in a certain mode, because the tractor has more than one mode for driving. You can drive in gas pedal mode, then it will be useless, because gas pedal mode will make it see it drives like a car. The tractor will drive exactly like a car if you want it to. It will just be a little bigger and a little harder to control probably, but yeah, a big car. So yeah, so that's that. And then the park and brake is that I just thought about that too. That orange lever that's up there by the windshield. So that will be park and brake. And sorry, I'm kind of concentrating at the same time. I'm trying to get this field done while talking about this kind of thing. And every control is customizable. Anything that can be a hydraulic control can be customized on this tractor, because you can make all those buttons on that handle do something. The ones, the orange buttons, guys, those are the ones at the very bottom, orange buttons there on the big shifter handle thing. Those are those are for like maximum and minimum RPMs. So I think if you want, you can go with RPM. Say you're doing like a certain job where you don't want you want the RPMs to go like same time. Manure spraying is a good one. you want to put it at a certain RPM, you just hit that button and it'll just rev right up for you if you hit that. And then the top orange one is that's cruise 1 and 2. So you can have 2 cruise controls, and then you just press 1 or 2, and then you just have to flick to the right, which is, if you're doing dump wagon or something really nice, you can just switch cruise controls when you get to the field and do dumper. But this tractor has 2 ranges too, which is those buttons over here, right there, kind of on the left of the screen. I just want to block everything else out. But you see the 1 and 2, the very top orange one. It's in 2 right now, so it's actually in road speed, which right now it should be in field. But this game doesn't have those speed ranges. What else? So yeah, the loader, you can use the loader to pick up this plow and turn it and everything. And you can even use the loader with those little knobbies down there. Like, that's fence customizable, guys. You can do what you want. And yeah, there's some cool features on. And then let's move on. Those little knobs to for throttle. You probably know what the one on the left there, closest to my body there, is the orange thing, those orange whatchamacallits. Sorry guys, I can't think of names. Throttle things, RPM, whatever they're called. But the one on the left there is for the actual throttle on the tractor, and the one on the right is a gas pedal set. So you can use your gas pedal in certain. If you put the tractor in gas pedal mode, that's especially nice. Or if you're doing field work where you just want to hold your gas pedal, you're just doing the outside rows, you just want to, like, or you're just in a tight spot, so you go off the gas when you get to the end there. You can just set your gas pedal there. If you want to make tractor run, the engine run full speed with the gas pedal, then you push that all the way up. You want not the minimum, pull all the way down, which you won't be able to move in gas pedal mode then. So say you want about, let's see, what's the RPMs on this tractor? You want 1500 RPM, just like so. You can set that up with ease, and then you can just drive 1500 RPMs just with gas pedal, just by pushing that thing up and down. So you don't have to just kind of hold the gas pedal kind of steady in a certain position. You just push it all the way down. Okay, finally we're gonna move on to the buttons. I already said what the 1 and 2 are there, the very top left orange ones there. So then we're gonna go down to the middle ones. So the middle ones here are TMS mode and the turn on the gas pedal. Guys, the gas pedal there is not actually gas pedal mode. TMS is actually the gas pedal mode. We're in gas pedal mode right now, actually in real life. But TMS mode is what makes this tractor so fuel efficient. You definitely want to use TMS mode much as possible. So TMS mode, you use the gas pedal drive, or you use the throttle to drive. You need one on at least. You can turn TMS mode off and have the gas pedal on, and that's for field work. TMS mode, the only thing is you can't really use for field work, which honestly we can't really use it right now because TMS mode does not have a custom speed. It's like it will just keep speeding up unless you have it in cruise, which yeah you can, but it's not mostly for it. I bet you could do it with plowing and stuff to get the max fuel efficiency out of the tractor, but for some other jobs you can't use it. So yeah, let's go down to the next orange one. The next one is neutral. This tractor does not have like a neutral, so that's just a neutral button. That's how you have to put the tractor in neutral. Or you just pull the parking brake, which I just mentioned over there. You can kind of see it. Just a little bit of orange down there. That parking brake will also just automatically put the tractor in neutral. It might beep or something, I don't know. I actually don't know that. But you can just throw it in park if you want. I didn't tell you about 3-point hitch. You can probably tell what 3-point hitch is. 3-point hitch is the big wheel thing on the far right there. Far front right. You can. It's just over my speed stuff now. Yeah. So that's that. Okay, now we're starting to get to the end, so we're gonna go like this now. Okay. Okay, yeah. So, now we're gonna go on to the next column, which is blue and white. So, the first one there, guys, is, I'm pretty sure turning on the hydraulics. That's hydraulic, so you can, if you turn hydraulics off, you can't use any hydraulics. I'm not actually 100% sure about that, but that's what I think it is. And then the second one there is the go and end on the thing here. That it's in white there. You can put it on. I'll put it right there, right over my speed. That's the go and how you turn on go and end. So you can either use hydraulic lock, or you can turn on both. You can turn on both at the same time, by the way. Down here, the next column is 2 white ones, and that is for something which I think, yeah, I would say steering. Maybe auto steer, actually, because this is a Fendt Profi Plus. You can't quote me on that, I'm not 100% sure. Here, this is turn on front hydraulics and back hydraulics, because you can turn them off. And then let's go to the green column. Okay, so the starter off there, we got, dang, I don't even know what that is. I think that's all like def lock and stuff, 4-wheel drive and stuff. It's all the def lock and 4-wheel drive when you start to get stuck and stuff. That's the best way I can explain it, because I'm a little confused there myself, honestly. Okay, so then here we got PTO. The last one's PTO. I'll tell you exactly what the PTO is there. What is on the PTO. Well, the speeds on the PTO, guys, is in real life, it'll be 540, 540E. And then it'll go to, I think, might be 750 on this tractor. Could be. And then 1000, maybe 1000I or 750. 1000E, sorry. But I bet you it's 750 on this tractor. And those are the speeds. And then on the bottom, it's for front PTO and back PTO. And you can put the PTO neutral, so it won't start if you accidentally hit one of the buttons. So, guys, I just explained the tractor in a good 10-15 minutes there. Now you know how this Fendt works, and we're almost done plowing this field now. So that's how the Fendt works. I hope this video is not too long. On my thing, it's 45 minutes, and it'll probably be about 45 minutes when I'm done recording this, too. I hope you guys got that, because I know I can't really point at the buttons, and it probably made it a little confusing. I tried best I could to explain it, as well as plowing at the same time. So we were getting something done, and we're helping you learn something about farming. Because I'm actually here to try and help people what farming's actually about. Because not much YouTubers have actually explained farming that well. But let's turn def log and stuff on. I'm starting to slip, I noticed. And we got some mods on. We got like the realistic mods on, so you get some mud and stuff. And those buttons, guys, outside here, those can turn on and off PTO and lift off 3-point hitch and stuff. Just 3-point hitch, because sometimes you need to move 3-point hitch while you're putting it on. Because 3-point hitch can be kind of an ass to put on sometimes. So that's what that is on the back, which is nice. The same thing on the front. You'll have a few buttons here to help you put the front on. Maybe not on this tractor, but on some fence, at least the one my friends have, they have 3-point hitch set up there. And this is the Fendt Pro Plus. The only reason I know it is because it has full-size monitor. The Fendt 300 series has a smaller monitor. It has like half the size, and that would be only Profi. Even the tractor usually says Profi Plus on the window, but Giants didn't add that, but that's fine. I know what it is, and probably most of you really don't care if it's Profi Plus or Profi. Man, oh man. No, honestly, I could just sit here, listen to the tractor drive, but I really don't want to bore you guys, so I'm going to talk. This act's pretty fun. I'm loving this game so far. This game is, I would say, it brought in stuff Farm Sim 15 that I thought should have needed. They finally did what the people wanted, like actually wanted. 15 was kind of like that, but it didn't bring in everything. 15 was, yeah, I liked it, but I think they finally scored on this game. The mission system is the first thing. Like, the missions in this game are awesome. I'm happy about the mission because now